Where am I from? Okay. Hey guys, it's Andy from Chronically Healthy Life, and we are in Panama City, Panama. And last few days it's been beautiful, and I figured we're leaving tomorrow, and I wanted to do a quick tip. You know, last week we talked about the SRT test. If you guys remember, this might be difficult doing it on the beach, but we're gonna try it anyway. You're crossing your legs down, you're sitting down, right? And then if you can get the, holy shit, that's hard. Get back up. There we go. Get back up from the sand without using your hands. You get a perfect 10. Normally I'm a perfect 10. Today, a little bit of struggle. I probably would have knocked off half a point. You know, I had the scoring system in my comments last week. But, you know, what a lot of people don't understand is the SRT test can actually determine how long you're going to live, like how much shorter your life would be if your score is horrible, right? You know, depending what your score is, and you want to be a 10. And like, I understand, you know, put it in the comments below. If you still haven't done the SRT test, please do it. I'll throw the scoring system in there again after this. But it's so important to do the SRT test, you know, occasionally to see what scores. And I mentioned that every week we're going to do a test to improve your mobility so we can get better scores on our SRT test, right? And for our SRT, a lot of it's a full body. You got leg strength, you got hip mobility, you got ab strength. And what we told last week was all we did was put your hands down and we're just squatting down. And if you remember, I want you squatting down with your heel close to the floor and just sort of relaxing, chillaxing for a minute, watching TV or in between work, whatever it may be, right? So if you haven't done that yet, please do it this week. Today, what I want you to do is I'm putting that challenge to the next step. I'm just zooming out a little bit, right? And what we're gonna do, we're in that squat, right? And we're gonna do a duck walk. And it's gonna be fun to do on the beach to see how it looks like, right? But basically, you're just gonna walk like a duck. You can't walk very far, especially on the beach. This is much harder than it looks, folks. But what you do is you wanna keep your butt as low as you can. And I am just walking with the ocean. Hopefully I'm not getting electrocuted by the lightning and the storm that's rolling in. The lifeguard just told everyone to come back in from the water, but that's all we're doing. What I challenge for you all to do this week is do the duck walk. Easy peasy, just challenge your Donald Duck, whatever duck you like. Do it for a minute and take a rest, right? For those that are fitter, if you can do a duck walk easy for a minute, take it for a minute, rest for a little bit, and over 15 minutes, tell me how many sets of 1 minute you can do. That's a challenge for today. I tell you, that's hard doing on the sand. But please let me know what your SRT test is, what your score is, and let me know, give me a thumbs up if you're gonna be doing the duck walk this week. Goodbye, everyone. And this will be my Transformation Tuesday, my Fountain Youth post for this week, because we are vacationing in Panama. So important to get some R&R, another part of living a long time. Goodbye now.